Painted by Esther's blush technique. Stunning, flawless. I had to see if I could recreate it, so let's do it. So the first step is just get your foundation on and then go ahead and do your concealer. You can watch this melt in. I'm gonna connect it to that eyeshadow so it kind of creates this ring of brightness around my eye. And if you're going to wear bronzer, I would assume that we do it now. That way we're not layering it on top of the blush and trying to melt it into the blush. That could kind of dull where we're headed. And this is a real nitpicky tip, but I feel like the blush is very much going to be focused here and here. So I want to kind of trap it and frame it with the bronzer. So I'm going to put the bronzer kind of here on the side of my face. You see how I have it here and then here? I feel like that's going to frame the blush really nicely. Now, I don't know Esther's exact secret, but this is how I would do it. Depending on your skin tone, for me, I'm going to use this shade. But what we're looking for here is we're looking for a brightening base shade, and you can get that with your corrector. If you have a deeper skin tone, something like this, it is going to be mostly covered with the blush, so that's something we have to think of. But a brighter shade that is kind of in the range of your skin tone, what you would use to brighten is going to work as the base. I'm actually going to use this one here from Maybelline. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. Kind of the same theory with eyeshadow. The brighter the base, the brighter the eyeshadow. Well, think of this as our eyeshadow primer. I'm going to pick it up with the foundation brush first and just kind of get our wash. Remember, it's going to get covered. Ooh, and then we're kind of already going to have a little bit of a pink transition. Perfect. Just going to add a little bit more where we are going to focus the blush the most. That way we can already kind of see this transition. So now I want you to grab your powder, and I want it to, again, I want it to be in the family of the brightener that you use. So we're looking for blushes that kind of have a really neon bright effect. It's really going to play into how bright this is. So I'm going to use this one here, and we kind of have it sandwiched with that powder on our puff. For reference, this is a palette of neon. So obviously we're not going this wild, but this is another example. Do you see how bright that is? That is something to keep in mind to get the glow. So we're gonna dip into our blush that we're going to use. I'm using this one because it's just very, very bright. Then I want to dab again into the powder. It's always gonna create kind of this sandwich effect. And then we're just going to start to go right in. And we are already headed to Neon Town. Ooh, that's smooth. If you've never applied blush with a puff, it's pretty magical. Okay, we're gonna start to layer in a darker shade, but first let's make sure this is nice and set and extra smooth. Now let's add a little bit of depth with this shade. Love this formula, by the way. Tapping into the powder just a little bit, the one that we've been using, and that's gonna start to go a little bit on top of this one. We switched to a brush because I want it more diffused. We're starting to get the halo effect now. Now take some powder foundation and a fluffy brush, and we're gonna start to blend a little bit more of our skin tone and undertone back into all of this. That's how I would do it, but I'm so hoping that Esther does a tutorial for us. I need to see how she does this. Okay, if you enjoyed this, save it for later, and bye for now.